single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Wednesday show. And today we're gonna talk about things that Eric doesn't know a lot about, if anything at all. He doesn't know anything about it. He's a rookie at it. He doesn't, if you ask him, it's like, yo, what do you recommend? He would be like, I don't know, man. It's all about that cheapo sub $6 cigars, right? No, see, sub $6 isn't that bad. Sub $6 is very doable. Wouldn't you agree? Sub $6 is very doable.
Sub $6, bro. I came and we tried this yesterday. That's I don't know.
Would it be okay if it's sub $7?
I would say sub like $8-9 I could do.
That's not even budget anymore. That's standard cigar. Sub $8 is standard. Like, you can, majority of the time you can find a cigar under $8.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's not hard. That's not even a recommendation. You go to the store, it's like, I'm looking for a
What do you mean,
$9 cigar.
what?
I'm looking for a $9 cigar,
No.
and they're like, oh, anything between that whole entire row and that whole entire row, yeah, $8 cigars for you.
But the thing is, like, I have never go inside and be like, hey, can I get anything around $5? So
Well, you're missing out.
plus
Man.
I don't.
You're missing out.
The thing is, like, okay, you call me a rookie, but I don't go in there and ask people about cigars. Okay, I just go in there, I do my own thing. Okay, so I'm not a rookie.
Okay, here's the thing. Anybody can easily go to the cigar shop and find the most expensive cigars in there.
No, you can't, because some of them you can't find. All right.
Like, you can go in there and pretty much tell which one is gonna be the most expensive in there.
Well, you gotta always tell which one's the cheapest one too.
Not necessarily.
Yes. There's a whole bundle side that you see this.
Oh yeah, the bundle cabinet. But you wouldn't know what it is. Like, everybody will know
Yeah, they
everything
would.
about the most expensive one, but not anything about the bundles.
Except for the bundle.
Yeah, but what is the bundle? What's in the bundle? What is it? You wouldn't know.
What is it? It's cut off leftover leaf from other cigars that they roll that's better.
Well, that. You gave me the same. Like, this is like a standard. What a mixed filler is. If you know what a premium long filler is, you will know what mixed filler is. That doesn't answer the question.
You're just trying to call me a noob because I don't know any sub $6 cigars.
Like, I just think that
How dare you?
you skip the beginning. You wouldn't all the way. Like, you start the cigar journey and, like, level Asian. Boom. Go in there. I want the most expensive, badass looking thing. Thank you. Right? Level Asian right there. You don't go like, oh, I'm a beginner. I want something that, I can smoke and learn how to smoke. You go in there like, I'm Asian. I don't care. What is the most expensive thing you got? And they were like, that's too strong for you. It's like, hey, don't you ever say it's too strong for me.
Exactly.
And then you go home and vomit and everything. And it's like,
Hey,
but you do it at
I
home.
have not vomit. I have not vomit. And here, you guys happy? Look at this one. Okay.
What is
You
that?
know what it is, right? The hobgoblin.
Oh, there we go.
The thing is, I got two of these because of Albert and Michael that sent me.
I'm smoking the egg roll, and that's still sub $5.
Egg roll, I don't have no punches. I'm stuck for the punch you gave me. That's a dead bod. Oh yeah, should I treat the cigar with that?
Make this cigar more expensive by doing that, right?
Yep.
No.
So Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do try like other bundle cigars before. There's a reason why I don't do it a lot because most of the time, to me, if I spent $6, I could have saved another $4 to get a better one. You know.
Also, because we're smoking cheap cigars, and I know that this is something like, I don't know, Innocent want to celebrate he's winning. That is never gonna happen.
That's his palate. I'm talking about me now.
No. But then
I'm talking about
Innocent was gonna celebrate, but then I think that he's never gonna be able to celebrate. So I'll celebrate for him. I'll drink this for him.
Oh, you mean?
That's my pairing today. Cheap cigar, and celebrate for people who doesn't get to celebrate.
Oh. Okay, yeah, he's on. Right.
I saw him on, so I had to make sure I get that straight. The reason I'm drinking this is because he won't get to celebrate, so I'm celebrating for him. Yeah.
So this Hobgoblin. Okay, it's long for this.
Hey Ethan, hey Lo, hey Quake, what's up Juan? What's Juan? Juan, yeah, hey Juan. Yeah, yes really Innocent, yes really. Yeah, I saw that Juan's thing. His thing that shows like it feels like 111 degrees outside at his area. That's crazy.
To be honest, this cigar feels packed to the brim.
That's because box press. We gotta understand this though. Box press are underfilled.
Yeah, but this thing is like
no. Box press should never give you an issue because they were underfilled to start with.
I hope not.
Wind around here is horrible. There are a few fires in the area, so a lot of smoke out there. So Ethan, you should definitely go out there and help out with the smoke. You help out with the smoke. What the hell? What is this? This is something new. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay. Still 92 degrees at 8 p.m. We had a thunderstorm that kind of showed up for like 30 minutes.
We got a storm twice today. One around 9, and one around like 4 o'clock. It went kind of ham, lightning, and everything. It looked nice.
We're supposed to get some more like at 1 a.m. There was like a weather warning or something, 60 miles an hour wind or something like that. What do you think? How is it? Now, just like I said, he's a total noob about non-banned cigar because he wouldn't have one to smoke. Has somebody there send him one? He just don't have any.
It does have, okay, it's good, but it does do have that flatness to it.
He just started.
I know, but you asked me how it is, so I'm telling you how it is.
Yeah, but the flatness should be because it hasn't burned all the way through to catch all the, tobacco in there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so,
but that's supposed to be a really good stick for what it costs.
So far, it is good. I'm not saying it's not good, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm smoking this punch egg roll. It tastes musty, yummy.
I'm not trying to be a critic or anything, but it's good.
By the way, that short I put out, that was when I'm on a cruise ship.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Nice.
So that's that long ago. I just put them together.
It's been a while since you went on a cruise.
Yeah. I have leftover footage. I just put them together. Well, it's not true. What we imagine, what we put out, the video, is usually very different than how we actually look like when we're smoking.
Oh yeah, like when we smoke it, yeah, the people that watch it, they don't know how we look like. We are just, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
We try like so behind the scene, behind all the cut scenes. You have no idea.
Right? When the cameras are off, you know, talking about dumb shit, picking your nose, scratch your head, you know, wearing the like whitey tighty, you only see the top portion.
Definitely.
Hey Albert.
Hey,
So here we go. He also had a hobgoblin.
Yep.
you doing the hobby?
I'm joining it.
We are trying to introduce
Nice.
bundle stick, what sub $6 sticks to Eric's palette. Because
Yeah.
you know he totally skipped that. You know, it's like you play a video game, you skip level 1 through 10.
Right. I agree.
And that prevents you to become better. Right? Have you ever played an RPG and you just like, I don't want to grind, I don't want to level up, and you just play through the
Oh, I do
story?
I used to. Well, we started off.
I
We
didn't
started
play
off
it.
on monochrome, by the way. Like monochrome monitors, where it was just. It was kind of like an amber. My dad had an amber monitor. And it wasn't until later we got an RBG.
RPG, not RBG.
RGB.
All
So
right.
I play MMO,
Okay.
and the way I do it, I put $200 on base.
No, see, that's not what I mean. Like you, okay, you are the, like, you know, you're the guy that basically skipped the tutorial, ran all the way to the boss, and realized that you don't have enough level.
But I could beat it though.
Yep, and then you just dump more money. You dump more money for the equipment,
Yeah,
and you beat it,
Dump it.
right?
Dump it.
And
yeah.
then one day somebody says, "Oh, you don't know that command? Hold Command Shift F, and then that you will be able to do this."
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh
Yeah,
shit,
then you know what I
really?
do?
Yeah.
That's
Then
you."
you know what I do?
Control
I dump
C.
it and I whoop him with one button, just like how you did.
You do like, hey,
So
You can actually-
you're skipping all the introduction to cigar, and you went to Asian level.
Well,
it's like you can do Control C, Control V, copy paste,
Didn't work there, Albert. Didn't work there. Didn't work.
and he doesn't know about that though. Point.
He doesn't even have a computer.
You know what's going to happen, right, Tony?
What?
He's going to find himself somewhere where he's like, he doesn't have his smokes with him. He's wanting to go to cigar lounge. He's not going to know what to smoke there. That won't be his stuff.
That's not true.
So-
I don't think that's gonna ever happen. You literally had to go some really shitty shop to not be able to find one or two brand that you actually like.
I get it, but he's going to be. He won't
no,
know.
it's gonna be so hard for that. That would like almost would never happen.
Or I'd rather not smoke. If I go to the shop, they only have shitty cigar. I just won't smoke.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So,
That's what's up. You see, so
Fuck it.
y'all talking about me.
yeah, because you're one of the rare, not rare breed. I guess the minority of people that literally just go in there and went straight. Like, either you did it or one of your friend just handed you a really really good cigar, but strong, and you totally skipped the introduction.
Yep.
Probably is.
Right. So that's all that is.
Ethan Quakes.
And I do that to whoever.
There's a lot of folks on tonight, man. 10 people. Shit.
If you first time smoking cigar with me, I'm telling you, I would never give anybody a bundle. So yeah.
No.
If you tell me it's first time you coming over, I'm giving you one of the best cigars.
No, see, I don't have
Be careful.
bundles to really give to people,
Be careful with that.
but I have medium range, like a normal range to give to people. I wouldn't hand them a flathead 660.
No, I had a friend that I meet. His name was Brandon. And he come over. First time he came over, he never smoked a cigar. He told me that he was trying to get into cigars. He came over, him and his girl. And I gave him a Palencia at the fall. And he loved it. He smoked the whole entire thing.
Oh, thanks. You just fucked up his life.
I did. He told me that.
Yeah. You fucked him up.
He told
So instead of introduce him to something that he can buy and find and enjoy, you give him something that he probably cannot buy, probably cannot find, and probably don't want to afford that kind of expense.
he can't. He told me. But I gave him more than one. I gave him a package, a care package.
Here's the thing, just humor though. There you go. Take it home. Take it home. No, you gotta introduce him into like, oh, here's a good one, and there's some like, okay, here's a normal one, and there are a lot ones that are better.
I mean,
and if you like that one, I can give you something
better.
better. But see if you like that one.
No, but then he wouldn't. If it was like a bad one, he wouldn't love cigars.
No. You think that like, okay, if someone had okay, if you get somebody from North Korea, all right, so from North Korea, they haven't eaten for like 3 years, and then you say come to America, and you take him right away straight into a Michelin 3-star restaurant to eat dinner, right? And he's like, oh my god, this thing tastes great. This thing's so good. Best thing I ever eat. And then go, all right. So starting tomorrow, you will have to deal with your own food. He goes down the stair. He saw Burger King. He's got to eat it. He got, what the fuck is this? Because you ruined it for him.
Nah, I don't think
You
so.
went from 0 to 1 million. All right.
No, there's a lot in between.
And then when you gotta try to find somewhere in the 999,999, he can't find it. The next thing he found was 10.
No, there's stuff in between.
But you see my euphemism, right? Go to Michelin 3 stars. Next thing he found was McDonald's.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Right? The first cigar you give him was a rare $60-something cigar. He's gonna find himself buying $6 cigars and bleh.
No, he wouldn't. I told you he have enough cigar to last him at least 2 months the way he smokes. So.
And then what about after that?
After that, I don't know.
He's on his own.
Yeah.
Here's your poison. Lasts you 2 months, like the freaking drug dealer. Here's enough for 2 months. You'll come back to find me. I know.
No, but I do like no mind. I gave him good stuff. No, I can't even say anything. So
Yeah, you give him the good stuff, and a lot of them are probably very hard to find.
Yeah.
And he's just gotta question life after that.
nothing is hard to find if you have money. You know.
That's not true. That's not true.
Is it?
Yeah, you can have money, you'll resolve it, but it's still hard to find.
Yeah, but you find it. You still find
Eventually, yeah, 20 years later.
it. Still got it.
I don't know. Eric just ruined his cigar life.
No, I really did. He told me that he do text me here and there. It was like he tried to look for a cheaper at the fall. I was like, bro, there is no cheaper at the fall.
Yeah.
He tried to find. He told me what is a better range that had the same flavor note and everything. I was like, that would be almost impossible. Like you can, but it's gonna cost you more than what you think it would.
Right? He's gonna go, okay, you know what? The next thing I go is like, I'll drop one level and then just start buying, I don't know, Padron 50th anniversary. That's still like, up there in the range.
Yeah, that's still up there in the range.
Right? Okay, it's like, okay, now I'll find something even cheaper. Right?
I mean, I did give him a Padron 50 too, so he should be fine.
He should be fine for now.
What's gonna happen, man, is you're going to like give somebody a cigar, expensive cigar, and they're gonna smoke like a fourth of it, put it down, and say, "Man, that was a good cigar."
Oh no, he actually smoked the whole entire thing.
I know he did, but It's gonna happen, dude, if you're not careful.
Well, I'm just gonna, dude. If he do that, he can leave. He's not throwing my expensive cigar away. You're like, bye.
But it's a friend, right? I mean, it's still
Yeah, it's a friend, but I'm gonna tell him straight up, don't fuck it up.
yeah. I'm saying.
No, but then he doesn't know. If somebody never tried a
What I
cigar,
described,
they don't know if they can handle the strain.
they don't know, and so what I
Then slow down.
described.
I would just tell him, yo, relax, chill. We could drink a little bit. You could puff here and there, whatever.
He's
Just
like,
don't throw it out.
bro, I'm trying to relax, but the earth is moving. I'm sweating.
Yeah. But like,
And you're like,
I'm like,
dude, slow down and finish it.
Yeah, you know what I do? Here's a spoon of fucking sugar.
It doesn't help right away.
we
No,
saw
but
that at Fox Cigars, man.
Yeah, he's gotta go like, I never go to Ethan again. I'm Eric again. I never go to Eric because I felt sick every time I go to his house. He forces me with
You
good
remember those
stuff.
knuckleheads? You remember those knuckleheads at Fox Cigars?
Oh my god! So we were at Fox Cigar. We had a bunch of like young people, young Asian and other people, on a table right next to us. From the video that you saw, you know, Hashimoto was dancing, right?
Yeah.
And they were all like smoking and stuff like that. And
They were
literally,
having a great time. They thought it was great because
they're like, "Oh, these
kept
cigars are
saying
great.
it.
These are awesome and stuff like that."
It was great.
And
What kind-
basically,
like was it good cigar?
oh, some that good, some that good. And you look at the ashtray, and all the cigar looks like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
great cigar. That was great. That's how much they smoke. This much.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't think it haven't happened to me yet.
Yeah, but it can happen.
Yeah,
So
I said yet, but I
No,
know
because
it
they
happened
found out
one
how
day.
expensive it is, and then obligated they had to force it in there.
Yeah, they basically have to force it. Yeah, Tony is right. They will force themselves.
Yeah.
because they're not gonna shit on my cigar like that.
They'll go home and puke their lungs out. And they're like, you know, their girlfriend or their wife are like, what happened? They're like, it's Eric.
And I did give my customer husband cigars as well. And her husband he texted me afterwards. After a week, he texted me. He's like, your cigars are too strong.
It's true. It's true. I will agree with this statement because a lot of your cigars are either medium full or full. Because you gotta have the strength to really bring out those flavor a lot of time. There's no body, there's no flavor. So you choose those really high-end, aged, long, heavy cigars. And you know, yeah, they're good, but for beginner, that kills them.
Yeah, but he told me that he's been smoking cigars for like almost a year. But he always leaned on the lighter side. But when he smoked one of mine that I gave him, he said it hit him, but he could handle it. But he told me it was too strong. That's it.
Yeah, but what he meant by too strong is not just the cigar itself.
Everything.
No, cigar, flavor, and how hard it hits on his wallet. It's too strong, it hurts.
Okay, maybe he meant that too. Yeah.
You know, we had to go to less because he's gotta pay like, you know, $60 for a freaking Medicare, you know, and then came out for that cigar, and then you basically give him a cigar. So this is how much it costs for you to do your nails.
Oh shit, dude! I didn't even think about that like that. What the fuck?
One nail, one cigar. So of course it hurts.
I didn't even think of like. I don't think we say it like that. I think just strength and body wise.
No, it hurts on the pocket too. And especially if they didn't know and they went to look for it the very first time.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right.
They're like, what?
If they didn't know.
We over tipped this guy. Stop tipping this guy. I can't even buy the cigar at this price. And he's giving away that kind of cigars. Yeah.
It's see, now you make me look snobby, bro. Don't do that. I'm not like that, bro. I'm not like snobby like that. Don't.
Well, I know you're coming from a good place, right? It's like, I want to share it. I want people to learn this, blah, 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 you know? But that's what it seems like from a third point of view, right? It's like this dude, just charge you $60 plus $30 tip for this nail, and he hands out a $60 cigar.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Yeah.
You should give him
That
like
sounds-
$3 cigar and say that's all I can afford, bro. And he'll tip you another 10.
No, his wife, like we are like pretty close. Like she been with me and she loved me. She tipped me more than $30 every time.
Exactly. And then you turn around and say, here's the cigar.
Well, I returned the favor of giving her husband nice cigars.
And the husband's gonna look for it, and she's gonna hate you more because now the husband's gonna buy a $600 box of cigar.
I mean, it's not bad for a box,
$600 box of cigar is bad.
That's bad. That's not good,
It's
dude.
bad.
That's,
Now there is a range.
because you can smoke good for a lot cheaper.
I won't even say that's cheaper. It's more budget friendly, right? Because like if somebody that smokes like Greg, $20 a stick, that hurts, right? If you smoke like 10, 15, 20 cigars a day, yeah, you should kind of calm down and use some budget cigar because let's be honest, okay? A lot of time when we're smoking, if you smoke too much, you don't taste anything. If you're talking a really engaging conversation, you don't taste anything.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it kind of wastes a good cigar if you're doing that,
Yep.
right?
But then I still would like to have a cigar while I'm talking, though. A good cigar.
No, you can have a relatively good cigar for its price, but it doesn't have to be an amazing cigar every time you talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. But it has to be a good cigar, though, at least.
Right?
Or
So
else I would just look. Or else I would look at the cigar. I would throw it out and go grab another one.
ask him how's the cigar now. How's the cigar now?
Still have that flat. My, this,
But what kind of flat?
Just
What
let
kind of
me-
flat? Like UK flat? UK flat or like
No. Okay. So it have flavors here and there. The retro hell is nice. I like the retro hell. But Tony, you talk about this more. There's a blind spot.
Mhm.
There's a lot of blind spot on this one.
True. Yeah. You really have to retrohale to get flavor
Yeah.
on some of those cigars.
Yeah. So the retro hell is nice, but there's like on the pellet a lot of missing condiment.
But you can agree that you got $3 worth of flavor out of it.
So yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously not gonna expect I got $60 of flavor out of this. Yeah. But it's just, you're like, this cigar is okay, but it's not that good. And somebody goes, that's $3. And like, oh, touche.
Yeah, but
So how would you compare?
like you said, Tony, I skipped it. I skipped it. You know what I mean?
That's why
So it's hard for me.
we'll try to get you back to that a little bit.
How would you compare it to the Murcielago?
Oh, this is not even close.
Not close.
But let me
Not
ask you
even
this.
close.
Let me ask you this. Had the flavor on the cigar right now doubles, or 2.5 times that flavor, would it be as good as Murcielago?
No,
I think it's close.
not even. No way. Murcielago got this. This thing won't even put a freaking 3-inch or 3 centimeter stick near the Murcielago. It's like no door.
It doesn't have the spice. I agree with that. No spice. It doesn't have the spice.
It doesn't have it doesn't have a lot of things. I'm sorry.
But it's $3.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep that in my mind. That's why I'm still smoking.
Like you heard the Macklemore song, right?
Michael Moore.
Eric's right, by the way.
Macklemore. The song's called Thrift Shop.
Macklemore.
Eric's right.
Yeah.
Have you heard the song Thrift Shop?
That song was everywhere.
Yeah. He was like, smell like piss, but it was 99 cents.
Ethan's right though.
Huh?
Joke's on you
They
because
sent him unbanded Murcielago. No, this is not unbanded Murcielago.
Yeah. I think you can
Definitely not.
definitely tell a difference between an unbanded Murcielago versus Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Because
First of all,
Murcielago had pepper,
and a lot more flavor.
right? But if you will agree, if I would just smoke 5 cigars a day, every single day. And of that, maybe 2 or 3 be one of those wouldn't hurt at all.
I never did that, so I don't know.
Well, imagine if you gotta smoke after stop Presencia 5 cigars a
He's not
day.
gonna-
2 days you'll
he's not
through
gonna
a box, man. 2 days.
He's not going to
Yeah,
cooperate.
2 days you will clean the box. Yeah.
Yeah. So you obviously cannot smoke like that.
Well, I could toss other stuff. I don't have to just smoke my Valencia all the time. There's others out there.
Yeah, but it's the same thing, right? But you basically end your range at $9. 9 to 99. Well, actually higher than that, but I'm just saying in the range. $9 and
Yeah.
higher. Nothing like that lower. But I'm saying that it's okay to, once in a while to have sub $6 cigars. Like for example, like the Punch Eagle is really good. I have to send you one.
The dad bod. That's a good cigar.
Yeah, like this cigar, even the right now, the retro hell is going away.
Yeah, I'm with Eric.
You got to go like a little bit halfway before it comes back.
Yeah, like right. Thank you. Right, so I'm not wrong. I'm not going crazy. But yeah, at this point right now, the retro hell is just blind spot all over the place.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird, right? Because you think that when they sit the tobacco, they didn't have that gap of no tobacco, but somehow you just have that gap of no flavor.
It's like that gap. It just literally you just smoking.
Yeah, and a lot of times, when you're talking, that happens to your taste bud. You're not noticing that flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially the one that requires retrohale, because when you're talking, a lot of times you forgot to retrohale.
Yep, the one that requires retro, sometimes it sucks. Like you just missed it.
Right. So that is a problem with budget cigar. But I feel like for beginners who smoke those cigars are going to benefit from practicing retrohale on that. The pepper isn't gonna kill your nose. A lot of people try to practice retrohale and they choke.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, there's other stick that you give them retrohale, but it's still good. It doesn't have like too much pepper and stuff like that.
No, but then like if it's very mild, like the one that you're smoking right now, it won't choke them.
Oh no, not at all. Not even close.
Right now, a lot of people is gonna go, okay, so how's Eric know how to retrohale? How's Tony know how to retrohale? But we started out as a smoker. If you smoke cigarette, you know how to retrohale. In fact, you're not just retrohale. You get out of your mouth, retrohale back to your nose, and comes back again. We do the swirl.
We do that shit.
Asian does the swirls. So we are very used to play with the smoke. Now, if you don't know what a swirl is, I don't know. Maybe one day I smoke.
We call it the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
A swirl is when you have like vanilla and chocolate mixed together.
No. So a swirl is basically for a cigarette smoker is we will take a large puff of smoke, we'll open our mouth like that, and then the smoke will come out, and then we'll breathe it in, and then blow out again.
Yep.
Buffalo
It's like a whole
tennis.
cycle.
I've never heard of buffalo tennis.
Okay, and the key is also that
He mean Buffalo 10. The thing is, like, I don't believe in Buffalo 10 either. So.
Oh, buffalo 10. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
and the difference is that for Asian to do that is showing that they're not smoking the cigarette for fake.
That happens, man.
Yeah.
Because
it really is.
Because cigarette has no cigarette smoke has no color unless you want in the lung. Nobody knows that kind of thing. It's a very Asian thing. If you see somebody smoking a cigarette and it comes out no smoke, it's because they never smoke it in. They smoke it like a cigar.
Yep.
If they smoked it into their lung and comes out, it's gotta be white smoke. I don't know why it just does.
It's weird. Because you give like a newbie a cigarette or something, when they hit it, they're like, you don't really see anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You know that they didn't smoke it. And for Asian culture, that's not allowed. Peer pressure of the 15 aunt will make sure that you know how to do it.
You gotta be a man. Smoke this goddamn
Yeah,
cigarette. boy.
your grandfather gave you a cigarette. Your uncle gave you that cigarette. You better smoke it.
You better smoke it.
Hey, how you gonna get cancer like that?
Huh?
You better inhale that thing. How you gonna get cancer like that?
No, because we don't even
It's
think
not
about
about
that.
that.
We don't even think about
Yeah,
that.
we don't
They're
think-
like, your grandmother's 92 and she still
I know.
smokes cigarette.
I know you don't think of it. I'm just telling you that's the reality of it.
The reality is that
Dude,
they will tell you your grandmother is
the reality is
92,
your
she's a
grandma.
chain smoker, she's still good. Shut the fuck up and smoke. She's got high
It's
blood
insane.
pressure, she's got diabetes, she still smoke like a champ.
And it's true though. They do. They still do.
They still do. So, you know, and then make sure that you do it because it's a culture. And in the culture, sacrificial things happen. Right? You have to do it because it's out of respect. And trust me, when they were younger, they've been through the same thing. So they make sure you do it.
Yeah. And that's I don't think that would ever change.
Yeah. And when they'll dump you those Asian wine, it's like burns your throat.
The one that you can lit on fire.
Yeah.
And fucking drink it, boy.
It comes out like a freaking gel. There, drink it. Your uncle gave it to you, you drink it down. You chug it down. And you enjoy it. Back in my time, we don't even have things like this to drink. And they give you.
And we get wasted on that.
He got one shot. After
So
that
it's
one
like-
shot, you can't taste anything anymore. And this is how we end up eating all kind of crazy shit because we can't taste shit. So that's how Asian culture is, and that's how we ended up learning how to retrohale. But I think for cigar smokers, because they never have that air going to the lung thing, so when they breathe out their nose, it actually doesn't come out the smoke. Right? Air comes out. So to learn how to push that smoke directly out your nose is a learning experience. And when you have something like Murcielago, that's gotta burn your nose.
Oh yeah. It's just yeah. Even for us, it still burns them out.
Yeah. Well, if you have too much, yeah, it feels like wasabi.
Yeah. Yep. Eric, Buffalo 10, I have not. I heard it's a good budget, but I don't. Yeah.
I don't actually like Buffalo 10.
You don't? I haven't tried. I heard it, but I was like, that's why I was joking around with you that I was going to send you a Buffalo 10. But to be honest, I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't have a Buffalo 10.
Another one I don't like is Room 101 Ichiban. It's a horrible bunch.
I heard about that too, but I haven't tried it either because, you know.
But
They come
you
in
can get
fucking
Oliva
popping
into
well.
budget. Some store will sell Oliva bundles. They just in plastic bag and everything. And I don't know if they are seconds, but you can get them for like sub $4 a stick sometimes.
I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. You'd be crazy. There are nice cigars. I don't. I mean, I believe you for you, Eric, but for me, it's pretty hard, man. Pretty hard.
Yeah, in terms of the flavor, they are very subjective. And it's even more so when it comes to something like a budget cigar, right? Because when you're in the higher range cigars, it's like, you know, going to a good restaurant, you kind of know what's good, what's bad, right? But when you go into a lower end restaurant, now that gap become very big. Like what you don't like becomes very big because you gotta miss things, right? You gotta have things that's not there. You gotta have tobacco that is underaged. It would not age very long, just enough to smoke, but not a lot of flavor has developed. So, you know, that's what they charge you for, right? Just like whiskey. You got a very young whiskey, it's drinkable. Like this thing tastes so bad, but I drink it. It's drinkable. But it left you so much room to go, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good.
Yeah, like because like Tony said, I start out level fucking 10. So for me to go back into like backwards, it's gonna be kind of hard. It's not like I won't do it. It's not like I'm a snob. I don't like other stuff, taking stuff, but I just have my preference
We know,
I
we know,
think
we know
so.
you're not a snob because you don't take 15 minutes to light up a cigar.
No, God.
You know, I used to toast my cigar for like a couple minutes before I light it up.
You do?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even do that in the beginning.
No, I used to do that because I wanted to also enjoy that process. But
Yeah,
at the
I know what
time,
you're talking
at the same time, the more video and live I do, the more I don't have that time.
You realize that, like, no, but it's still gonna taste good.
You know, I want to save 20 seconds. Now let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, fucking puff it.
You know, because that toasting process is really, really good when you have a really, really good cigar. All right?
Yeah,
The
if you-
aroma, everything smells good.
Yeah,
But it's exact opposite when you have a really, really bad cigar. The whole area smells like shit. Okay? It smells like turd.
the toasting process is, if I'm by myself and if I whip out a stick that I know I'm gonna enjoy, the camera off, everything's off, me and my goddamn cigar and a drink, yeah, I would do all that. I would enjoy the shit out of the cigar. That's what it is.
Like I know
But then-
people probably don't understand what I mean by, like, you know, when you toast a bad cigar. Like, I have time where I toast a cigar, I'm about to smoke it. My wife walked by, she got, this thing smells bad. I haven't even started yet.
Shit.
Right? And I have cigars that I lit up. She's like, oh, that smells like chocolate or toasted peanuts or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you toasted a Cuban cigar, it's gotta smell like a damn Cuban cigar. Like, when you toast a Cuban cigar, you can tell that's a Cuban cigar. You can smell it, just toasting it up, right? So when you toast a bundle cigar, usually has no smell.
Yeah.
Usually it smells like,
I would say 90% of the time when you toast a bun cigar, your wife is not gonna be like, "Oh, that smells amazing."
it just haven't have time to gather all those aroma, because obviously it's cheaper, so it take less time and less effort on those cigars. And when you try
They put
to
way less effort.
start it, is less. Sure. But like I say, if you already went through 2 good cigars and you know you gotta do 5 more for the rest of the day, it's okay to have 1 or 2 $5 cigar in between. It kind of resets your palate a little bit because it's so light too.
It does. I would say so. Yeah, like it would act as good as palate cleanser. I would say.
Right? And then the next cigar you have was a good cigar again, you might be able to taste more because now you resetted that heaviness. Right? If you gotta have a 13-course Michelin meal, even a 13-course Michelin meal has a piece of shit salad for you to cleanse your palate.
They do. They really do, though.
Right?
Fucking
So
hate the salad.
you gotta have that range to be. You gotta have the worst to be able to appreciate the best. And the more bad cigar you smoke, the more you appreciate the ones that are good. And I literally like,
Dude, I appreciate every cigar that I put good money into. So. But no, not okay. I lied. There's some of them that I throw away.
yeah.
because it's
I was
shit.
like, wait, there are some that I really don't like for the price.
Yeah, sometimes it's just fucking crap.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this shit.
All right, Eric, later.
All right, see you, man.
Yeah, you know, there are some that just like, where is that going? Albert, what do you do? Like, I keep seeing you like fixing your lights and stuff like that. You okay, man?
Oh yeah, we're good.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
I thought you got a camera, like a new. Oh no, you got a new laptop. So
Yeah, I got a new laptop, which made my software for like zooming and all that doesn't work now. So
okay,
You
You
okay.
know, it's funny how Martin is so late for his own shit.
I know. You know, Martin's the one that suggested we should do an episode talking about
of course,
you know, budget cigar, which is fine. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I think it's a good information for people who are going to start. And I really recommend, like, you know, as much as Eric said you should smoke a cigar, and I agree, you should smoke a cigar. I believe that everybody should start out with bundle. Not everybody should skip the flavors. Skip flavor cigars altogether.
Oh, don't do flavor cigars.
Because
Don't do
the
it.
flavor cigar is gonna ruin your enjoyment of regular cigars. Because you're not gonna be able to taste real flavor. You always gotta get that artificial, really weird flavor, right? But if you enjoy, start out with the really bland bundles and just kind of get used to that tobacco flavor, because there is a tobacco flavor that's kind of bitter and nasty, right? Every cigar has that.
Yep.
And once you get used to that, you'll be able to ignore that. The next cigar that you get, $8, $9 range, Romeo and Juliet, whatever, you gotta be able to pick up flavor. You gotta be able to pick up the notes. You don't have to be the person that says, I either like a cigar or don't like a cigar. I don't know anything about notes. You don't know anything about notes because you did not give yourself that spectrum to learn about the notes, right? You gotta be able to taste nothing, like water, taste nothing. And then, like even water, you can tell what's tap water and what's spring water. Come on.
Oh yeah. Fuck yes. There's all different. Even Dyson water is different.
Right? I mean, there is a. Some people can tell. I don't know why, but you can definitely tell when the water has some bleach in it. Okay.
Well, I hope you can tell. Shit.
Well, city waters are like chlorine. They have been they have been cleaned with chlorine. You can definitely taste it. I don't know why people can't taste it. Some people say that they can't tell the difference. There's no difference. There is a difference.
How? There's a huge difference.
And especially in a certain area that has hard water, you can definitely tell that that is different than a spring water. So. Juan's got it right. Good call. Let's light up a cigar, mosquito or not. You know what's really funny? When you're smoking, mosquito like to go to you more.
I thought before, I really thought like smoke would deter them
Right.
away.
Right. You think that those things like nicotine is bad for the bug. They probably don't want to be.
Yeah.
It's quite the opposite. It actually
No,
excites them.
They flock
Right.
you,
And then
man.
you're
They
blowing
flock
out
you.
more carbon dioxide, so they come closer to you.
You're freaking nuts. Either that or your temperature is rising while you're smoking or something because, man, they be around you.
No. It's
Because
actually
it's
because you're
heat, right?
breathing more. You're breathing more, so you have more carbon dioxide, and they come to you.
I thought because they come to you because body heat anyway.
No. Body heat is not the primary driven thing for them to identify whether or not something's got good flow of blood. Somebody who is breathing a lot more carbon dioxide, their heart pumps harder, and bang, yeah, you know.
They, Shit.
That's how it works. That is really how it works. Now, Albert, when you smoke cigar, are you budget conscious or you just like I enjoy it anyway? Doesn't matter.
I'm budget conscious.
You're budget conscious, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go for some good smokes for sure. But yeah, I got to be careful with that. If I want to smoke, I gotta throw in. I have to accommodate a percentage of my cigars being budget cigars. I have to, as much as I smoke, because during the summer I'll smoke a few every morning, right? Or during my breaks or on the weekends I'll smoke a few every morning. And so, yeah, I mean, once my bundles go away, then I'm start digging into my good stuff and then crap. So.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a horrible way to smoke.
no. To you it might be, but to people who are usually, it's like not everybody need to eat the bowl of rice that costs $200 a bowl. They can't.
Yeah.
No,
No, I don't smoke bad. I mean, I don't just smoke any bundle. I really don't. There's
yeah.
like with the stuff that Michael sells, I enjoy those smokes. And they're it's a pleasure to smoke. Is it a premium? No, it's not a premium. But is it a piece of crap? It's not a piece of crap either. So there's a happy medium.
No, I believe there is some really piece of crap at all price range.
Oh yeah, you can definitely get,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that a lot of time, if you gotta have a long conversation, enjoyable conversation, the price of the cigar don't matter. Period. You can smoke a piece of shit, but you're having a good time with your friends, it doesn't matter. So, for someone like Albert, a lot of time he doesn't smoke alone. He smoke with, chatting with people and stuff like that. That's okay to smoke a budget cigar because I'm more immersed into the conversation than tasting the cigar, right? But if you're gonna smoke by yourself, just sit there, do your own thing. Sometimes a good cigar will be good, but you also will know that you better be enjoying that 1.5 hour by yourself, and nothing's gonna disturb you from tasting it.
Yep.
So there is a room for those budget cigars, and honestly, this is something like a American phenomenon, because the rest of the world, cigar is a luxury. The rest of the world, right? The rest of the world, the cigar costs two arm and 6 livers to get.
Yeah, because I got a guy that commented, and he was like, how does those cigars taste? I was like, well, he's like, only when he sees only people that's rich in this place that smoke cigars. I was like, hey, if you smoke a pack of cigarettes, you can get a good cigar. And he was like, well, how much is a pack of cigarettes? I was like, $10 or $11, depends. And he was like, I could feed my family for a month for $10. I was like, where the fuck are you living, bro? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? You gotta know that in most area outside the US, they only have Cubans. And Cuban prices starts at 20. Right? Cuban price starts at 16, 20. It depends where you are, because you gotta add import tax. You gotta think about where you are.
Oh yeah, they have to add like crazy tax on it.
You can get it for 10, $12.
Other countries?
Yeah, Germany.
Well, Germany is kind of different. Germany, their money is heavier to start with. Right? But, for example, in Japan, if you were to buy a Oro Blanco, it's $1,000.
Really?
Just import costs.
$1,000?
Import costs. Cigars, tobaccos are heavily taxed in Asia. Tobacco is heavily taxed in Asia. You can't even bring in tobacco in other places. They are taxed. And they're taxed very high. And because they're taxed very, very high, they become a really luxury. So, like, if you go to Japan, if you don't go to expensive places like Ginza or Roppongi, you're not going to find a cigar shop. Nobody can afford it. Because if you ask them, do I pay $20 for 4 meals, or do I pay $20 for a cigar? They will choose 4 meals anytime.
They will choose for a meal, yes.
So it's like an American phenomenon to be like so affordable cigars. The cigar is so affordable here. But if you go to Asia,
even then, some people still can't afford cigars, man. So.
Right. I mean, obviously, if you're making $8 an hour, yeah, you're not gonna be able to afford a cigar.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for you.
Right. But it's still a phenomenon to be able to afford like sub $5 cigars here. So the luxury become a leisure. Right. In America, a cigar is a leisure thing. You can go through you can go to the luxury range, sure. But it's a leisure because everybody can kind of afford one cigar even once a month.
You also find that people are that one way to get the cost down is to buy a box.
Yeah, you save a few bucks, but this upfront,
Yeah, the upfront cost is hard. The upfront cost is going to give you a little bit of trouble for some people.
But if they buy bundles, it's a lot easier to handle, right? If they was to buy,
but $120. If you can get a box of cigars for $120, $140, then you got something. Especially if obviously you're gonna have to like the cigar, right?
Yeah, you gotta like the cigar first.
Sure.
Imagine you going there blindly and it's gonna suck for them sometimes.
Like for example, the Fumas, if you get it on sale, they're like $2 a cigar.
Yeah. Or like Oliva V's, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oliva V's on sale, you can buy it for $65 a box. Some places.
Master Blend 3. Those are good cigars, and those are.
Oh, someone decided to show up.
Right.
Someone decided to show up.
What took you?
I'm here.
You're here an hour late.
I made it though.
Yeah.
You making me smoking a budget and you missing.
Making
Whatever. How you liking it?
It's very blindy.
I think for him is as expected.
Yes.
That's
Yes. You're right, Tony. That's the way to say it.
okay.
Right? You get a $3 cigar, you expect a $3 flavor. Right? That's true. You're not gonna find a $3 cigar that beats a $60 cigar. Majority of the time.
Well, I hope not. Holy shit, dude. That would be
Unless it's a
dude, that's like a
punch
diamond
egg
in the
roll.
rough, man. If you find that, let me know.
No,
the punch
Martin.
egg roll.
I like punch egg roll, but I'm sorry to say there's punch egg roll usually does not beat cigars above $20 range.
But it's good.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I said I like it. But you know, you gotta expect what you get for, you know? What can you get out of it, you know? What you get out of it, right? And I think that's the key. The key is to understand what you can get out of it, and whether or not it makes sense for the situation, right? If you're going out with your boss to a golf course to play 13 holes, you better not be smoking a $3 cigar.
Oh hell no! You're not bringing no $3 cigar to the golf with your boss. You crazy?
But you definitely don't want to smoke that $500 cigar either.
I might.
No,
I might give him one too.
no. That's your boss. That's when your boss says, "I think we pay you too much."
And I think that's perfect. You give me a raise. Here's a $500.
No, we pay you too much. You can afford $500 cigar, and I can't. We pay you too much.
I doubt it. He probably give me a $500 cigar.
Well, yeah, you always want to get something in the medium range, not to embarrass yourself, but at the same time, not to overshadow your boss's cigar.
Well, yeah, you really try not to overshadow him.
Right? That's the key. Not to overshadow them.
But hey, he might appreciate the offer, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It really depends on the person, right? But you know, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, you wouldn't want to, especially if your boss is a snob.
True.
Don't bring a budget cigar because you're not gonna hear at the end of it.
Bro, if he's a cigar snob, boy, good luck. Good luck.
Martin, why are you smoking right now? Oh, okay. Dab bod. You gotta run out of dab bod, bro.
It's all right. I'll get more.
I still haven't smoked that one yet. The one that Tony gave me. Still haven't smoked it yet.
I don't think you haven't smoked anything I sent you.
I'm about to light the tie on.
No, I did. What was the other one?
Keep thinking. Keep thinking.
I did smoke one.
If you have one.
Because your golden bat is
did-
not for me, is it? I did send you a golden bat, but I don't know if that one's for me.
Oh yeah, the golden bat. Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
See, I smoke it because man, I need to let. Boy, those cigar. You know.
I
But no,
I
they-
didn't know if it was for me because I didn't get a shout out, you know?
Oh.
Hold on a second. The video didn't go up yet. How do you know?
How do I know? No, it went up. Oh,
No.
actually, that's a regular Murcielago, is it?
It still didn't go up. None of the Murcielago go up. I don't have a card, guys. Stop fucking with me.
Oh, I forgot. I thought you got one already. Shit.
I'm trying to bribe Tony for it. It's not working.
Not working.
Can't buy me.
These are
Can't buy
budget-
me.
These are budget cards.
They're definitely not budget. I know you guys how much you guys pay for. They're definitely not budget.
Nope.
It'll get you 2 Murcielagos, if not 3. All right, I'm gonna smoke this cigar. It's not budget, but the other day I cut this and the cap fell off, so I glue it back on. So now I'm gonna smoke it.
What's
Oh,
up?
whoa. Haven't seen him in a while.
All right, all right,
What up,
all right.
dude?
Oh, my
Not to
God.
be personal, Senpapi, Rick, but who gave you the haircut?
It's called City of Newark, and I'm Puerto Rican. And every Puerto Rican goes for the same haircut.
If you didn't tell me, I thought some bulldog decided to chew it.
Wow.
It's not even, bro.
That's
My,
the, that's
that's my, I had little bangs and it just started to grow a little bit. That's why.
That's his hairline, Tony.
I know, man. Just let it be,
Naturally,
man.
my hair goes, in a V.
Yeah, but
So-
then when they cut it even.
Well, it wasn't even when I first got my haircut last week.
No,
I'm
it
a
wasn't
chia
even,
pet.
and you didn't find out until you
Your
wash
hair
your
grow
hair. That's
weird.
what it is.
I'm a chia pet. Some hairs grow faster than other part.
Wow.
What?
Remember, I'm like a chia pet. Like I said, look at
What?
this.
Say
Look
that
at this
again.
part,
What are
see?
you? What are you? What are
I'm a
you?
chia pet. I'm a chia pet.
And what?
I'm a chia pet.
And then what's the sentence after that?
Everything grows uneven.
No, that's
Or-
not what you say after.
What did I say after? Forgot. I already lost my memories.
You say some place grows hair faster than the other.
I mean,
That's
It
what she
could.
said.
yeah.
He was
Well,
just waiting for it.
fine.
He was waiting
Fine.
for it.
I don't know.
It's like every time I take my hat off, everybody's like, "Whoa, who's this guy?"
Is that the Kojaka?
Cosecha?
Tony?
Cosencha, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had that one yet.
Oh, why didn't you say so? I'll send you one.
No,
Somebody was asking me about the coilar. Anybody had that one yet?
the coil. That's
Coil
from
Isn't that a car part?
no. That's okay. I saw that
There you go.
cigar, but then I didn't buy it. I was gonna buy
It's
it.
something
I didn't
coil.
either.
It's not just coil. Something coil.
Coilar.
Or R coil?
It's something coil, but I didn't buy it because when you take that band off, it's a naked cigar.
So,
I ain't gonna do it.
oh. Amazon Basin.
Amazon Basin have a band. They have
Yeah, it's a tobacco
band.
ban.
It doesn't
It's
have
a
band.
It's a tobacco ban.
vine.
It's a
It's a little
tobacco ban.
vine.
It's a
Tobacco
tobacco ban. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's still a
They
band.
literally say that the only special part is the band is made out of tobacco.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
Well, let me go enjoy my unbanded cigar.
well, I'm smoking too.
Come on, mate.
What do you have for Rick? What do you have unbended?
House special, nearby place with my house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We already know who that is.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna keep it like that.
Yep.
I'm not.
He started to
like,
learn the
I'm not a
rules.
writer.
He started to learn the rules.
Exactly. There's a new rule. There's a new unset in stone rule, and he's already abiding to it.
It's great.
What is it?
This is why Rick
What
is
is it?
not on probation and Innocent is always on probation.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't ride somebody. If
What's
you
up,
kind
Juan?
of.
Oh, I think I know who it is. Then. Okay, I got it.
See, even he know what it is.
Yep.
So any tips for Eric, Rick?
Any tips?
Yeah.
You didn't read the title.
You see what happened was, okay. If you're gonna start cigars, I heard a little bit of the beginning what you guys were talking about. I also agree. Skip flavors. Go for things that are like for me. I also go for things that are light, like Connecticut's, Florida Sun Growns, and that's like very light for you to like get the understanding of it, and then slowly maneuver to like a Habano, to Maduro. But the worst thing you could do is go into like a Maduro as your first cigar.
Oh no, it's not about the Maduro. It's about pricing.
Pricing?
But there's cheap Maduro.
No, but then-
there's expensive Connecticut.
I think.
Oh no,
I-
I'm talking about like. What I'm trying to say is like if you never smoke, I mean, if you were never like a cigarette smoker, if you were never a cannabis smoker, if you never was a black and mild smoker, if you're just getting into the whole cigar aspect, because that's what you're talking about, correct? Or am I wrong?
Well, it's part of that, right? Because we're talking about also cheaper cigars at lighter taste, right? Yeah, well, a little bit more
Okay.
blend, right?
Well, yeah.
And I think
This-
that's good for you, though. Even though you're gonna get more blend, just like somebody who never eat anything with salt, right? And all of a sudden they taste something with salt.
They're missing out. They're not eating anything with salt. They're missing out big time.
No, but then all of a sudden they eat something with salt. They gotta taste things way more than what they used to be. But at the same time, they will be able to pick up that subtle notes of how no salt will have taste like. So a lot of time, if you start it really mild and you go to a really good cigar, that cigar is gonna taste a lot better than someone who always started with good cigars, because to them that will be a very blend out normal flavor.
Yeah. Like how I can interpret that and make it almost about like race, like me, I'm Latino. Food, we put a lot of spice and seasoning into it. And let's just say you get your very stereotypical person of any background that's not really affiliated with much spice. Sometimes their go-to spice could be just salt and pepper. From salt and pepper and having that every single day for the for your whole entire life. Then going to like a Spanish party or even like a Jamaican party where they have all these jerk chicken spice or the jerk sauce and this sauce and that sauce and this spice, and when you just deep dive into it, it's gonna be overwhelming. So that's I
don't know.
kind of have the same interpretation with
I
like
wouldn't say
cigars. If you're going
overwhelming,
for-
but it's like a taste bud explosion,
yeah,
right? But they gotta enjoy it way more. They gotta enjoy it way more. Right, as opposed to Rick, he's gonna enjoy it less because he eat it all the time. So to him, that tastes normal.
Yeah, true.
Anything lighter than that would be like, what happened to the seasoning?
I do a lot of sauce when I eat. So I do if I go out and eat, I tell them bring me all the sauce.
Well, that's
Different-
Asian. Well, soy sauce and fucking salt. Add them together and a whole bag of MSG, you're done. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you give yourself that spectrum and a range of flavor, from very mild to very strong, you gotta be able to enjoy that flavor a lot more, and you'll be able to tell the flavor a lot more. You can pick up the very subtle stuff because you're used to that subtle flavor, right?
All right. So that was good. That was good. A good answer. What about a tip for the double cigar challenge?
Don't show up late. Show up on time because every second counts. Because someone here kind of lost, and if he would have came in 30 minutes earlier.
Okay, I tried to look for that video. Was that you?
I plead the fifth.
Boy.
I came in maybe 40 minutes late. If I would have had the extra 40 minutes, I think it would have been done.
We did give
But
you
my
the
tip-
same amount of time anybody else.
But you stopped the clock at 11, so I accepted my fate at 11. So show up on time and pace yourself. Don't overthink it. Make sure you eat enough. Have like a good meal, and just have something either sugary on the side, either a Coke, coffee, something on the side that has a little flavor, so it could be well. That's my tip.
A towel for your sweat, a bucket for your vomit.
So I got a question. You're talking about how salt will make you taste more.
Mhm.
It's essentially like your saliva. You've got more saliva in your mouth, and your mouth is just experiencing more flavor. Is there a drink that will do the same thing?
Yeah, vinegar.
It'll make you vinegar. But that's not something you would want to smoke with a cigar.
You wouldn't, but cigar is kind of different thing, right? Cigar is in a really heavier tone. You're not talking food. You're not gonna do food. You're not gonna eat salt while you're smoking cigar. The cigar tastes weird.
Right. But is there something you can drink to enhance the? I guess one of the things that I used was Topo Chico because I felt like it kind of refreshed the mouth and it just kind of.
But Topo
Reset
Chico
the
is a
palate.
lot of mineral, and that mineral
It does have a
help
lot.
balance the cigar because a lot of cigar has some minerality too, right? Just similar to like a bourbon. Bourbon has a woodsy nose and goes with the cigar, but it doesn't necessarily enhance it. It goes with it.
Yeah.
Right, but even if it doesn't go with it, you're talking about how to enhance the cigar taste,
Experience.
right? So what
Right.
you eat before will matter to how you're gonna smoke that cigar, right? So if you're like the idiot like me, goes out there once in a while, have a shot of apple cider vinegar, And then obviously switch your mouth with water, but your tongue is like trying to get rid of that taste, so a lot of saliva comes out. Your cigar flavor will be much more intense. Or you can chew coffee bean. Before you smoke, chew some coffee bean.
I ain't chewing no coffee bean, bro.
People eat coffee beans.
Yeah, they actually said the same thing in Puerto Rico when I did the rum tasting at the Bacardi factory. They were saying if for those who don't know the reason why there's coffee beans in front of you, as you're trying out the different rums, they either suggest you either smell it, neutralize it, or they say even like chew on it. And they had like a little it looked kind of fancy. It was like a little bucket for you to spit in. It was like cloth and everything. Looked, I don't know why it was so extravagant for just a spit in, but they suggested that in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Yeah, I hear about smelling the coffee, but I never heard of chewing one.
Yeah, if you chew the coffee bean, it'll actually just engulf your entire mouth with that bitter and sourness. It's similar like drinking vinegar, but coffee bean is sour, it's fruit. So it will actually help you to taste afterward.
You're talking about intense cigars. I know Val smokes a lot of intense cigars. By the way.
No, his intent, not intense.
He's intent on getting all the deals.
Right. So yeah, that's just some trick. Not everybody had to follow it, because to be honest with you, that enhancement goes away in the first 3 puffs.
Yep.
What about I mean, I know you mentioned coffee, but it just kind of clears the palate because I mean, I remember when I was trying out like men's colognes, they'll actually have like coffee beans there to kind of reset your
Right.
nasal or whatever.
Because coffee is very overpowering.
But what about drinking coffee while you're smoking cigars?
Well, when you start drinking coffee, it's actually the opposite. Now we're talking about pairing again, because a lot of cigar that has coffee flavor, so you're just pairing with it. It doesn't cleanse it.
It just go well and enhance each other.
Yeah. So you're talking about prep before and after.
This is when we need Tim Long on here. Tell us the differences.
That will never happen again. Don't worry. I know coffee knowledge. Come on.
I know.
I do too. You put it in the ground, it grows.
You know. I have a lot of coffee machines
What's
out.
up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Hashi.
But here, if you want to do that cleansing thing, instead of drinking coffee, have espresso shots. Espresso shots will help. Espresso shot is intense enough that will wipe everything out.
Wipe everything out.
You do a coffee cleanse for other things too.
Or you can switch coffee. You take the coffee, switch, and you gotta spit it out. Don't drink it. Spit it out.
Yeah, I know there's a place in Mexico that does a cleanse in a certain area with coffee bean extraction oils and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
So they insert a tube somewhere in a certain area, and it's supposed to basically reverse a lot of things if you have any cancers.
No, you will get cancer doing that.
No, you will. You what are you doing?
Weird.
That's
It was a practice that was done in the I think 1940s in New York, and it was curing a lot of people and got banned. And he moved his shop in Mexico.
We all know that. That's why that kind of places have a sign that says exit only.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was pulling it, and he was definitely putting something in the exit. But he had a high success rate on reversing a lot of things.
Yeah, reverse life. You die. You know, it reverse. You know, it makes you think about life twice. You know. So.
Yep. The more you know, the more you know.
I don't want to know that though.
Yep.
The more you know.
I wish I had a rainbow.
We always talk about this, right? When we gotta actually do that? When we gotta actually do that?
I mean, it's kind of copywritten, so you can't make it.
I don't think so.
You make it-
I don't
you-
think so.
You make it off.
You can make it with a different star.
I tried it, and then I looked to the. It says that you can't use a design with a star and the lettering.
You just have to use a different lettering.
Well, with the words, because the words are trademarked.
That's not trademarked.
Yeah, it is.
The more you know is trademarked.
No, the
So
more you know is
motto
not
is
trademarked.
It can't be trademarked.
You can trademark a motto, man. Sure you can.
Yeah, you could trademark a motto.
It's
Yeah,
trademarked.
but
I looked into it.
that thing is so old. It has to be over 25 years old.
No, if I looked into it, it's active.
It's like McDonald's. They trademark. I'm loving it. No other fast foods or any other place could actually use. I'm loving it. It's trademarked.
Okay.
Look it up.
Like with, or even like with Walmart with "Save Money, Live Better." That's their motto. They could trademark it.
He knows about trademarks.
No,
What
but
I'm
that's the
saying is
thing.
it's an
A lot of
active
people
one.
use it for memes, so there's no way that you cannot use it.
Well,
Yeah, I use it a lot for my videos.
But you
And
can't use it. You
So
can't
somebody
use it
gotta
for like
agree with-
merchandise to
Me-
sell.
Oh, you can't
are-
use it
I
on
think-
merchandise, but you can use it on videos.
yeah,
You can use it. Yeah, you can use it on
memes
video.
will fall under either like you just said satire or fair use.
Right.
Yeah, this
But
is
you
fair
can't
use.
it
It's
on,
less than a
product to sell.
I am smoking an unbanded Hobgoblin.
Hold on. Let me get mine done first.
It's snap for the choir.
Hold on.
Y'all suck. Y'all suck.
Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Ah, man.
Ding, ding,
Let's
ding,
do that. Let's-
ding, ding.
I'm
Should,
smoking an unbanded cigar.
Hey,
So am I. So am
I
I.
am too.
I like Juan's idea. Just do it.
Yeah.
True.
Just do it is also trademark. Come on.
You could do okay. You could say just DEW it, like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Just do it. No, I'll use
That would have a
I'll use
different
that's hot.
That's hot. Yeah.
That's
We
hot.
know better, Eric. What do you mean we know better, Hashi? What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you want to do like a video with all of us say text
Prestige.
and it's like the more you know, you could just change it
Yeah.
into like
Yeah.
you know, since
We
y'all
can
most of
definitely
y'all
do
based in Texas,
an overlay. That's the more you know. That's
since most of you guys are based off in Texas, the more y'all know. Because I
The more
know
y'all know.
the more y'all know.
Yeah, I
The more
know.
y'all know. That'd be funny.
the more y'all know.
Matt
The more y'all know.
I think that works.
is going expected, Matt. That's what it is. It's going exactly how I would imagine it.
So did the cigar improve now in the last third?
Not at all.
Okay. Which one are you smoking?
Hobgoblin.
The Hobgoblin.
I know, but oh, that's
Maduro.
Maduro.
Yeah, he's
I was
treating
thinking
this,
towards that.
he's treating it like a challenge.
Do no, I'm not.
So you genuinely
Yeah.
don't like it?
I genuinely wouldn't smoke it again.
Okay.
But
But there's a difference between
it's not-
don't like it and will not smoke it again, though.
Yeah, so it's different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I still have the Cameroon and the Habano. So we see.
The thing is that
Like,
when he say he won't smoke it again is because he prefer to smoke higher price cigars for his time.
Mhm.
It does not necessarily mean that he doesn't like this at all. It's like, oh my god, he's not gonna go right.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
he is like, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not my range of things,
that's fair.
right? Because like
Okay.
I am not gonna go to shoeless pay store to buy shoes, even though I think their shoes are okay. I'm gonna go buy my, $800 Ferragamos.
You talking about Payless?
Wait, what?
Ain't nothing wrong with Payless.
Wait,
I don't even think Payless is around anymore.
they changed the
I don't
name,
think so
right? Now
either.
it's called like Shoe Factory or something like that.
No, Shoe Factory's always been around.
I
was its own
grew up.
company.
Yep, I grew up with Payless.
Yeah.
I was
have-
looking.
I didn't have Champion, I had Hero.
Champion back then was a budget brand too, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I'm very upset today. I didn't get the shoes I won.
Really?
Yeah, it was a
I'm
raffle, so I didn't get to buy it.
Oh,
It was a raffle.
Yeah, some Nike shoes you had to go through a raffle to buy it.
Oh shit! You didn't get it?
oh wow.
Shit.
I was upset.
That sucks.
That's okay. I'll just go to our website and buy it twice the price.
You sound just like me. Yo, when I can't get my
Like,
Jordan
fuck
4s,
you, I'll
right?
show you. I'll buy it twice the price.
Yeah, dude. When I can't get my Jordan 4 for retail, I'd be like, yeah, I'll wait. I could buy it, double the price. I don't give a fuck.
Well, there are things that doesn't make sense though, like the one with the what's the thing called? The Nike one with the ice cream brand, Ben and Jerry. That one is $900.
Cafe.
So
God damn, for what? For what?
Don't see
He's
that?
smoking.
he's got a
He's
smoking
smoking a flavor.
nap cafe.
Yeah.
All right. Let's be fair here, okay? First of all,
Can we, Tony, clear this up? Tony, clear the fucking flavor thing up.
Hmm?
Clear it up. Do what you do, man.
well, here's the thing. I don't recommend people to smoke that as their beginner cigar. It's gonna ruin you. But if you smoke for a while and once in a while you want to smoke something flavored, sure, do it. Right?
Oh shit!
Hey,
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
Well, that's true. Like, you know, if you smoke enough things that you know what you like and you decide to smoke a really shitty taste things, that's up to you.
Now,
That's not how I would've said
I
it.
like it. I like that one. I like that one.
That's not what I would have said. I'm
Hey,
getting in
if
trouble
you've
for
been,
this.
if you've been
I'm getting in
smoking for
trouble.
20 years and you want to taste a god awful,
Right? If you want to taste
God-forsaken-
artificial coffee, instead of go brew yourself a nice cup of coffee,
All right.
you know, go get some powder and then you're all set. You know, for sure in your life.
you got in trouble with what, Martin?
So, first off, there's one cigar that I cannot stand anyone to smoke anywhere around me when I'm trying to enjoy a cigar,
Okay,
and that is the Tatiana Groovy Blue.
that's okay. I don't have that.
I don't even know what that is.
It smells fucking blueberry, and it overpowers everything in the fucking room.
Oof,
I don't know.
Albert, you know.
I like it.
I know, but if you're smoking it around in the lounge,
I like it.
everybody knows you're smoking it.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a scent, you know. I like it. But I respect your opinion on it. I mean, I'm just saying I don't mind it.
All right.
I mean,
I
I
need to
think
answer Hashimoto. Hold on. Now, I think majority of people did not have the fufu coffee. Okay, don't give me that shit. All right, there's still a lot of good fresh coffee that are not powder mixed together and bath water for the coffee beans. Okay, there's still plenty of good coffees before the fufu coffee. But there's not just because you can't have the fufu coffee doesn't mean you have to go to the actual fufu coffee. Okay. Can't get some fufu and you're like, I'm gonna find something that tastes like fufu. No, it doesn't. It means that there are something in the mid-range that you can have.
The cigar is actually getting worse the more to the last third.
You didn't rest it right. That's why. You didn't rest it right. That cigar didn't get a good sleep, so it's performing worse.
It's been
Dude, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 9 to 5, 2 15-minute break, 1 half an hour break for the cigar. Come on, man.
what? What just happened there? What the?
Just like you would rest normally. You rest your cigar the same way.
You need a
You gotta give
pillow,
him
a
breaks.
blanket.
You gotta give him breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because all that,
tuck 'em
you
in.
grab it, you
And,
grab the
you know-
cigars, you touch it, you spend time with it, and then you put it to rest.
You also want to give him a little bit of, you know,
So we started this at 9.
union
right?
negotiations.
Now we started at 9. Now it's at 10:30, so an hour and a half. I usually finish a cigar before an hour and a half.
Well, that's a long
I took
cigar.
it slow.
That's a long cigar.
I took it slow though.
Well, yeah, he also didn't give him a
Okay,
15-minute break.
Did everything in one round. He's trying his
I was gonna say
best.
earlier. So I got in trouble for this about what Tony was saying. Like, don't smoke that shit. In my group, there was a person who I was kind of joking about something they were smoking, and I guess they took offense to it, and they said, "Well, what happened to smoke whatever you like?" It was a joke, and I guess they didn't take it as a joke, and then they left
Oh,
my group.
they took it serious.
Yeah.
Oh.
But in the end, I was like, dude, it was a fucking joke.
Heated blanket
Whatever.
and play them some jazz music or R&B if you want them to reproduce.
Yeah, put a little bit Marvin Gaye, a little bit of the weekend.
I would think that I want them to. Never mind.
Some Keith Sweat.
little Neo, little Usher.
We didn't have those fancy coffee bean grinder pots. Just good old coffee. What? So you brew your coffee at like a solid full bean? Come on, don't give me that shit.
Oh, hold on. Has anybody had cowboy coffee?
What is a cowboy coffee?
Wait.
Albert, you ever had cowboy coffee?
I don't
What is
know
cowboy?
if I may have.
All right.
I don't
so
know
here's,
the
here's,
slang
here's
name.
what cowboy coffee is. So there's two ways to make cowboy coffee. You can either have it ground, or if you have the beans, you take like a meat smasher, and you.
No, that's still
Chocolate
grounded then.
beans.
That's still grounded.
That's grounded.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're grounding. In all, you're basically grounding it if you don't already have it grounded. And then you put the coffee into a pot with some water, and you boil it. And then when it's boiling, you basically have where you're keeping the grounds in the pot, but you're draining the coffee out.
Oh,
That's the same thing as a regular coffee.
No, because you either do like a drip or whatever, but
Okay,
you're
so how does Turkish people make their
ground
coffee?
in the coffee. I don't know. I'm not Turkish.
A lot of people make the coffee that way.
Yeah, people just put coffee grounds in there, hot water, and then freaking filter it.
Yep.
I've never
That's
seen
not
people do
cowboy. That's Asian, lazy.
that. I mean,
Dude, we do that too.
we've called
We do
it
that
cowboy
too.
coffee.
Oh, no, we do that too.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, I don't have any tools, so fuck it. You know? Eh.
Yep.
Good to know. I've always known it to be cowboy coffee.
But yeah, you have to grind your coffee to get anything out of it. If it's just coffee bean, you can leave it there for a long ass time. Not much is gonna come out.
Nothing. You're wasting it.
You're just washing your bean. Right? You're just washing your beans, put it in there, and wash it.
Pretty much. Give it a nice bath.
But yeah, that's not cowboy coffee. That's just called I decided to filter my coffee after the fact.
I mean,
Or just I live in poverty and this is how I do it. This is
Oh, yeah.
convenient.
Or you can't
I've
find your
done the same
dripper,
thing.
you can't find your thing. Yeah, we all do that.
That's how I
Well,
used
I
to
hope-
do my coffee growing up. What my mom used to do for us. And when we didn't have a machine or the machine broke, she would just use coffee bustelo. And she
Oh, yeah.
had my dad used to cook. He used to be a chef. So when he left behind all his equipment, and he had a strainer. My mom used to use a strainer to get rid of the coffee grounds, and she would pour into the saucepan. She would pour the coffee from the saucepans through the strainer into our cups.
mhm.
All right. Some places they will drink the coffee with the coffee ground, but the coffee ground is very, very fine and very, very little.
Very
It's like one
bitter.
scoop in there. All right.
They're very bitter too.
And there are also other ways where you use this thing that sucks up the water going there and then goes in the coffee bean and comes back out and then you filter after the fact. All right. So putting coffee grounds into coffee and then filter after the fact is nothing new. In fact, that's how it was done
Oh,
before the
what's
filter was created.
What's
There you
up?
go.
Going in, everybody.
You ever had cowboy coffee, Val?
What?
Oh, yeah, Seahawks.
Seahawks coffee.
Right now.
Yeah, but that's how coffee was done before the strainer was invented, or the filter was invented. So I don't know how that's cowboy coffee. That's just how it was done back in the days.
That's just another name for it.
So
Cowboy coffee.
but that doesn't make it any different. It's
You
just
talking about
You just gotta get
Talking
more
about
bits in there.
drinking- You talking about drinking the coffee with the grounds?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
That's a Texas thing.
Well, Hashimoto said he liked that coffee like that, so
Yeah.
he's gotta do that first thing in the morning before the sunrise with the cold, brisk fall morning before he had to go do some farm work.
It's not like a chat GPT thing. Not a,
You know, for me, I don't know. I will spend the time and really make a good cup of coffee and drink it and not having to spit out some coffee ground bits.
Drinking
Yeah.
Keurig, you won't be spitting out
I
any.
hate when there's
Here
like
is
coffee
exactly
grounds.
that. It's powdered coffee.
It's refined coffee.
No.
It's refined.
It's powdered coffee with flavoring.
No, it's a refined coffee. If it's, you look it, you get the little pod, you can shake it, you can hear those coffee grounds. Okay, you can hear them.
So let me say something. Starbucks makes a fucking killing because the amount of coffee that they give you, or the amount of coffee that they make versus how much you can make per fucking bag that they have, they're making a fucking killing. Keurig is the same fucking way. You can only use that shit one fucking time, and then you got to get another fucking pod.
Well,
I
yeah,
have to
mean,
disagree with you.
Why?
Because first of all, Starbucks doesn't make coffee. They make they do espresso shots, and you're not supposed to use. Yeah, espresso shots is always the same amount, and doesn't matter which you buy their bag or not. They use the same amount. All right. The reason so expensive because your 2 shots of coffee literally is what you make for a whole entire pot of coffee. 2 shots of espresso is what you can make an entire pot of coffee. And they charge you $5.
Everybody's getting espresso.
Huh?
Not everybody's getting espresso on their coffee.
No. Even if you get a coffee, like a coffee, that is Americano. It's espresso because they only have 1 roast. So it's espresso beans,
Yes, Ike.
and then they add water.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm a former employee there. So they have they have 3 types of coffees. They have the blonde roast, dark roast, and regular roast. That's their pike. And when it comes to like their other drinks, as in like the lattes, cappuccinos, all the kind of sorts, they have a machine that basically grounds it like right then and there, pour it in, and it's always the same amount. And they use the same amount of beans, all the kind of sorts. And then depending on what you ordered, it was a latte, cappuccino, macchiato. Depends on how much steam, what type of milk you already choose. Whatever milk you choose, that'll be the
Whole milk 2%.
coconut, AB, all that kind of stuff. They'll pour a certain amount for those stuff, and that's about it. But they always use the same amount for espresso.
Now, before I
But
add to
they're-
that,
they're-
Albert, what do you want to say?
are we really talking about coffee again?
Yes, that's the topic right now.
wait,
Okay.
look,
All right.
All right.
All right.
So,
I'll be
but let
right
me
back.
add to that. So, let me add to that though. Let me finish. So, for Starbucks, a tall gets you 1 shot, grounded gets you 2 shots. 2 shots of coffee
Yep.
is quite a bit of coffee bean. And then the rest is milk. Milk is not cheap.
Milk, cream.
Especially if you're using coconut or whatever. Like if you use like 2%, obviously, yeah, it's meh. But if you're using things like the coconut or skim, like those are a little bit more pricier on the dairy side,
Yeah. Or olive oil. They put olive oil now.
or half and half, or all the kind of shit.
Yes, Val.
so with the Keurig pods, the thing about them is depending on the machine that you have, you can get 1 pod, you can get a 4-ounce serving, or 6, or 8, or a 10-ounce serving.
Yeah, we got one of those at work.
Well, there you go. So if you put in 1 pod and you're going to drink 4 ounces, you can have literally.
Val, you're not
Three.
listening to me. You're not listening to me.
No, I'm not, because I'm right.
No, because in a Keurig, they put not just coffee beans, but also flavoring material in there. So when it goes to it, doesn't matter how much water, you're gonna get that flavoring. It's a lot of flavoring inside those coffee grounds. They're powders. They actually melt.
I don't know about that.
I know about that. I
never-
have all the machines.
I've never seen them make it though, to put in the pods. I've never seen, like.
As someone
those
that makes my
shows-
own coffee and had to tune my own amount of coffee beans, I know how much coffee to make a cup of coffee. And that little pot itself is not enough to make your entire cup of coffee with that the same amount of consistency and taste. So they make sure that there's flavoring in there.
Oh, contrary, my wondrous one. Yes, you can have an 8-ounce cup and you can have a 10-ounce cup, but it still tastes the same with a new pie.
Because of the freaking flavoring. It's like MSG. You put a little bit in there, they all gonna taste the same until you add more.
So what do we call that?
It's called flavoring.
Well, consistency.
No, it's not. It's called flavoring. You're drinking flavoring. You're not drinking coffee anymore.
Cherry.
You know,
So
you're not drinking
so if
coffee.
you're
So
drinking
Val,
Keurig,
if
you're
you
not
just
drinking coffee.
if you smoke an infused cigar, are you smoking a cigar? No, you're smoking an infused flavor.
Hold
so
on
I'm
a
saying
minute.
if you drink Keurig, you're not drinking coffee.
Wait a minute. Are you still smoking?
Shit.
World star.
Oh shit. Now we get.
Don't
we
hold
getting
me.
into
Don't
that.
hold me.
All right.
Don't hold me back. Don't hold me back.
Look, right there. Right there.
Come here. I'll allow you to have the first shot. Come on.
Keurig,
And that's what she said.
you're not drinking coffee. Is that right?
What?
So we can all agree that if you're drinking Keurig, you're not drinking coffee.
No, you are drinking coffee, but you're not drinking what you think you're drinking.
This all chat. MSG coffee.
No, you're drinking
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of flavoring and pre-made coffee that are dried up into crystals.
So you know what you're gonna make me do now.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go and the next time I buy a box of those pods, I'm gonna have to read the box for ingredients and see what it says.
Go for it. I mean, you can literally find a lot of people on YouTube that did the test.
What's it say? It's
MSG coffee.
Assistant Regional Manager.
Was it?
Dundle Mufflin. What?
The office, man.
Oh.
Oh. Because of you, I bought an office cup as well. It says that's what she said. I saw that at Home Goods. I'm like, oh my God, this reminds me of Albert and James.
Like now, think of this way, right? Think of this way. Can you get the same consistency of cigar using the same amount of tobacco on a different size cigar?
No.
So how do you get consistency? You infuse it.
This is a trick question.
You get a bigger pod.
You had to put more material.
Get a bigger machine.
Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Yeah, you're right. I mean, okay.
Can you make an espresso with the Keurig?
Can you make espresso with a carrot? No, you cannot.
Wait a minute. They have a Keurig machine that has espresso.
It's espresso
It's an
flavoring.
espresso blend. Yeah.
Okay, let me get
It's
let
finely
me get
ground.
this straight. Okay, espresso is a type of roast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can get a
Okay.
shot of espresso, but that's different than calling it being espresso roast.
Right.
Okay, espresso roast is just a very dark roast.
Yep.
Okay, so you can still get espresso flavor coffee, yes, but to get a true espresso, you're actually not drinking the coffee from the coffee bean. You're drinking that oil. So you need pressure, and usually you need 4 to 8 bars of pressure to get that oil, force the oil out of that bean. So Keurig don't have that pressure. You will never get that espresso. You get that flavor.
Okay, so let me ask a question. How fine do you have to grind your coffee to get the most flavor out of it?
That depends on the bean.
Oh.
All right, but the reason that you grind the espresso beans so fine is to generate that pressure, to get it
What
really
does pressure
together,
do?
because there's only this very little amount of water that goes through. So you need to
Yeah, you
pack
have
them
to get it
together,
like really tight.
and the pressure pushes the water through.
I'm gonna have to talk to Mrs. Wilson and Juan Valdez.
And you think of this
See
way,
about
okay? The water only touch the espresso bean for 30 seconds. That's not a lot of time. So you need to force it
That's
through.
not- Right.
right? The
sure
entire shot only takes 30 seconds. So literally the water drip through, it goes right through, being forced
Right.
through with a lot of pressure. That's not the same as coffee bean where you brew it. It takes, it goes down slowly. You brew an actual coffee, it takes about 2 minutes. You brew one
Right.
espresso, 30 seconds.
So generally espresso is stronger. Is that right?
No.
No.
All right. The reason being because you're talking about the ratio of coffee to water. So if you condense your water of coffee to just the same amount, it's the same amount of coffee. But if you get, let's say I gotta get an entire cup of coffee like this, I use espresso add water versus coffee add water. Should be around the same. You just water.
I wouldn't say that.
All right, so Tony, you have one of those barista coffee things at home?
I have Nespresso. I had Keurig. I tossed that away. But I had Nespresso. I have Virtual, which is kind of like an espresso. It's kind of like a Keurig because it just shoots water into coffee beans. Same idea. But keep in mind, so you can get an entire nice cup of coffee out of your Keurig. No matter how big your freaking cup is, you can get an entire cup of it, okay? But for Nespresso, their virtual machine, that pot gets you a shot. You just had your hour.
I still do my coffee very old fashioned with the little drip thing, the Asian drip thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we have drip, and I have a drip machine at home. I have espresso machine at home.
Yeah, I wait for like an hour for my coffee to drip.
Damn.
Yeah,
If you wait an hour, then you're not dripping it correctly,
It's
man.
gonna be cold.
No, I compact it so much. I said an hour, but it's not like
It should be about 3 minutes.
No, fuck no.
Then you're making an entire fucking pot of coffee. You're not making a cup of coffee.
So did you ever own a percolator, Tony?
Love that song.
It's a percolator.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. That's the only one I know.
That's a joke. I guess it's a joke.
Now I just see what it is.
No, an electric percolator.
Did you-
put your coffee grounds in the
A percolator, it basically heats the water, and then as the water starts saturating the grounds, it heats the
Okay,
grounds.
all right. That's the one I'm talking about
That's like
earlier. It's
French
like, the water is touching the bean and comes back out. All right. That's actually what's really funny is that's how I learned how to make coffee. My mom makes coffee that way.
What about like French press?
I hate French press, but I do have it. Yes.
Why?
Hmm?
I love French press.
French press has the least amount of flavor for me.
No, that's why you get stronger coffee.
I don't like dark roast. Dark roast burn the shit out of your coffee. You get no flavor.
So you like light roast?
Yeah, I like light roast, espresso roast. I like blonde roast too. So
Oh, dark roast nice too, man. So
No.
I like that little bitter.
anybody who puts their coffee into a dark roast, you already burn the shit out of your coffee. There's nothing left.
I like, yeah.
I like the little bitter.
That's like having your steak well done.
Hey, I do that. I eat my steak well done and with ketchup.
You like your steak well done? You lost all your
Leave.
credibility. We're not
Leave.
talking to you about food again ever.
Leave.
Wow.
Because you're not eating flavor anymore. You're just eating,
Attire.
right?
Whatever.
The only
a true
time you
story.
can eat a steak well done is if that steak is being braised.
I don't know. I don't like the thought of having blood.
It's not blood.
It's not blood, it's protein.
Not blood.
Oh yeah, whatever.
They drain all the blood out when they
Somebody get Gordon Ramsay to talk to this guy. Seriously.
Yeah, tell him come at me, bro.
Put two
Steak
bread
is
right next to your
fucking
face.
raw.
What are you?
It's fucking raw.
Raw.
Fucking donkey.
Eric, you put two slices of bread right next to your face. What are you?
Two bread of face.
Two pieces of bread right next to your face. What are you?
Idiot sandwich.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
That's what Gordon Ramsay will call you if you eat a
Well,
full,
thank you.
well-done steak.
Thank you,
Okay,
Matt. At least
I got a
Hashimoto's
question.
on my side.
got
Jesus
a
Christ.
No, Hashimoto, you cannot be serious that you eat your steak with ketchup.
No, I got a
Yes,
question.
he
Illegal.
is. No,
Is it wrong? Is it wrong to get your steak medium rare, but have them char the outside?
No, charred house is great.
No. Yeah.
No.
that's-
Charles.
Oh, it's fucking
Fine.
Yeah.
No
that
color,
sounds-
no flavor.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just made lamb today. That's how I did it.
Mhm.
I charred the shit out of my outside and I made it in the middle.
Hashi.
I would say it was
I
more
got one
medium. I was aiming for medium rare.
No. How you make a steak is you put the steak on your flat pan, sear the shit out of it so both sides has burned and sear charred, and then you put it in the oven
Okay, just-
slowly cook the inside.
Just bite a cow live.
Yeah,
That's it. Just eat it.
I mean that's how we eat horses. We eat it raw.
What is wrong with you? Nobody what?
All right,
Bro.
Eric. Japanese people eat horse raw.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fucking. Oh my
It's
god.
a delicacy
I mean.
called basashi. Look it up.
Oh, all right. I gotta. Fuck. I need to try
I feel
that.
bad for the horse races in Japan.
No. They obviously use the meat of a horse that is already.
Yeah, and I'm just fucking
Dying.
memeing.
That's already disease. So they
No,
use it.
old and doesn't do any good.
If he loses race, sushi.
That means he's old. When he loses race, he's old. Can't do it no more.
True. You're no longer in your prime. I'm gonna make you prime
Yep.
rib.
No,
I've never had horse.
come on, Eric. Horse walks, has heartbeat. Come on, we eat it.
Some chips I haven't tried yet. I want it now. You tell me that I want to try it.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Ironically, I was listening to a podcast today, and a guy went to one of my Canadian friends. He went to an Italian restaurant, and right in the front of their kitchen, it's a huge horse leg, and it's part of their specialty in an Italian restaurant. He ordered it, so he had horse at the Italian restaurant in Canada. I think in Toronto.
It's very lean, but it's not dry because it's not cooked. They're really, really good.
Is it?
Mhm.
No, I gotta try it sometime. We gotta find a way.
I don't know if you can eat. Can you eat horse raw in the U.S.? You probably could.
Probably not.
You can.
That sounds like a crime.
They used to have
Probably.
they used to have a restaurant called the Pony Express, but they closed that down.
No, the reason they close that down because the pony runs so fast they can never serve the meat.
Yeah, Americans are too fat to run after it.
Yeah, they can chase after the horse. No way. We just go to the buffalo. It doesn't run.
Yeah.
And then get the wings out of them
Okay.
so they don't fly away.
Hey.
Buffalo wings.
Hey guys, there's a really good chance, like 90% chance I could make it to Germany.
Oh, that's good.
Dude, I thought about it. Yeah, there's a
Okay,
90%
here's the thing.
chance
I told
could
my
make it.
wife you gotta do the AMG thing, level 1 before you go.
Uh-huh.
My wife's like, nah, he's not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it.
Mm.
Whoa, your wife, I hope she know me by
She
now.
doesn't know you by now. She thinks you're a crazy person that's totally out of your mind, losing the screw somewhere.
Yeah, so
Kind of knows him by now.
that-
Yeah, she knows
okay,
him
yeah.
by now.
So she know me by now. Yep. And she say I wouldn't do it.
She's like, it'll be nice
Alright.
if you do, but I don't think he's gonna do it. That's what she said.
So that's what.
Oh God, you know what?
Tribal.
Tonight I will book it and I will send it to you.
There's no way to book it for next year yet. Get out of here.
No, for Georgia.
Georgia's this year is all full till next year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I got 1 year, so I'll be fine. Don't worry. I will book
You
it.
gotta book it January 7th. I think that's when they start. To put the list out.
Okay.
So
God damn it. I got to prove you damn right for wrong.
I just posted in tribal. You can't eat horse in the U.S. It's banned in most states.
Yeah, there you go. But in Japan,
It's a,
in Japan, you
It's a
serve as an appetizer, small plate like this big, and just
I mean, if you go up north, apparently you can find an Italian restaurant in Canada. So
here.
the more you know, the more y'all know. There you go. The
I'm
more
sure
y'all
if you
know.
go south, Juan, you gotta tell us.
It's across the border, the northern border.
So
Yeah,
Juan,
just
Juan
go
has
to
to
Mexico,
tell
you
us.
find anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure Juan, if you go down south, can they eat horse in Mexico?
I wouldn't see why not. I mean,
They would. They eat anything down there, bro. What you talking about? They eat. Dude, Mexico is like another Asian country. They will eat anything they
Dude,
go.
we'll fucking eat anything, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know why some stuff, Martin, that you can't take down because you're like us.
Pretty much. I mean, I'll try anything once.
Same.
All right, here it
That's
goes.
what you said.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Tony?
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Googling.
Show and tell.
Show and tell. Here we go. The more you know.
Like eating your ass.
Yup.
I mean, the Aztecs used to eat fucking people. in
Now
Mexico.
that's a little no,
Dude,
that's the one. That's the one line I don't think I could ever cross.
Oh, that looks like
They beats.
that looks
Oh,
like
okay.
that Hawaiian. What is it called? Poke.
Oh, so dude, so they serve it like how we eat the raw beef with vinegar thing.
Yeah, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
So like, it's not that
Okay, I see.
disgusting. It's just horse.
Yeah. It's just okay. I think. Yeah, I
It
know
looks
that
like
'cause
poke.
we have some dishes that look like that all the time.
All right, some of them look a little bit more gore, I guess.
Oh,
Poke. I haven't had poke in a while. I want some.
Let's see if I can find another picture of different one. There's one that they put so much sauce on it. When you pick it up, you start dripping. It looks like blood.
Anything once, Quakes. Anything once. I know where he's going with that.
All right, show and tell. There we go. Save. Save.
I mean, hell, what Juan says. I mean, I'm sure we'd fucking eat coyotes if we could.
Definitely.
it happens in
There
the
we go.
south.
So another version.
Oh, that looks good.
No, that look good.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's not bad. What is it? Like eating ass? Like donkeys? I don't know. It probably would be like donkey.
I'll eat donkey meat.
Yeah.
I'll try anything once.
The ass meat.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but wait. I'm not sure, but I know you don't see dog in the street. Yes, you would. You go to this city in China called Yulin. They have
No,
dog
it's not-
hanging right outside.
He's talking about Mexico.
Oh, I'm pretty sure in Mexico they eat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You gotta know, like, I mean, in some places I can understand because they have so much stray dogs that just nobody deals with, and the dog is so
Yeah.
vicious they would like chew your car bumpers off and everything,
Oh yeah.
Bite me, I'll bite you back.
right? Those I can understand if people want to eat those, but like, you know, China is kind of like they kidnap the dog to eat them, so that's a little bit odd.
Yeah, they literally go to your house and bag your dog up.
Just grab and go.
Damn.
See, that's just weird to me though, because in the U.S., Asians have dogs as pets.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh, what in Asia?
Well,
Asian has dogs as pets.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Well, I guess yeah, like the Shih Tzu.
Well, Pekingese.
Dog.
Asians, even in Asia, we love dogs, but it just there's a certain point that we just they're food.
Yeah,
Right.
sometimes
And
how,
like I
you know,
said,
people
in
have like
some places
fishes.
they have that tradition because back in the day, like we're talking about a long time ago, the place is so poor they had to eat anything they can find. And what they had the most? Stray dogs. So they start to eat stray dogs. And then they made a festival out of it. Now, before, it makes sense because that's all they can eat. But after a while, now everybody have dogs as pets. People were living better off, and they realize that those things are pets. They start to go against it, so there's no market for selling dog meat.
There's way less and less of that. Now you actually have to know places that do it. There's like a secret thing that you go to and stuff.
What's that culture where people used to wear like dog skulls on their head?
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Vikings?
I don't know.
I can see like maybe some type of Viking back in the past.
But yeah,
Like a different
right now, because
tribe.
Oh yeah, the Aztecs. The Aztecs used to wear fucking dog skulls on their head as like masks or like part of their.
but we gotta understand it's because living standard is now better, and we treat certain things differently. It does not mean the culture has changed, right? There is still certain place of culture. For example, some people have chicken as pets, and we still eat chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we eat chicken all day.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just one of those things, but just that people with the dog are more active speaking out about it. And, you know, there's no reason to eat dog because we have all the other things to eat. For example, your pet chicken.
Right.
But, or their kids, egg, you know. But,
Mhm.
you know, it's just which one is more extreme. You know, I mean, dogs is cute. And then, you know, people kind of feel more about it than not.
Yeah.
Not saying that anybody should be eating dog because it's actually not that good. You're actually just
Don't.
it's
It's not. That
yeah,
good.
you're actually really drinking the soup rather than the dog because the dog is braised in a lot of herbs because they don't taste that good without the herbs.
Even with all that, it still doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's a
So
festival thing.
don't waste your time.
Okay, I won't.
You're not missing out. You're not missing out. All right, spend that money.
I'm
Go get a
convinced.
nice steak. You know, eat somebody else's pet cows. You know,
Or
instead
donkey or ass
or ass or ass.
So maybe we should change the name of Michael's dog to Pork Chop.
Oh God, he would not like that.
And keep in mind that culture derived from stray dogs. All right, they will clean out of
Yeah,
dogs.
nah.
They try to gather them together. What you gotta do? Kill them, and you have no place to bury them, so they eat them. Okay, and I mean, obviously, you're not gonna go to cannibal people and tell them not stop eating human beings. They will just eat you. So, same idea. You don't go to that culture and say don't eat dog. It's not gonna work. They still gotta do it.
Cannibal. That's so extreme.
But they actually eat people who die of natural causes. It's not like they just like, hey, we're gonna
Yeah,
kill you
but-
now and eat it. So.
But goddamn, like shit.
And Japanese people eat whale, and people say, "Oh, whale's so cute. Why are you killing whales?" Well, you know, one whale feeds the entire village for 3 months.
Hey man, well, it's
Yeah.
a lot of food, man. A lot of food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I mean, in Alaska, they eat whales and what's that one other seal?
Seals.
as a seal is overpopulated too, so they try to kill some.
Yeah, we have too many Navy SEAls in this country.
No, we don't. We don't have enough Navy SEAls in this country.
no, we don't have enough.
Yeah, we don't have
No,
enough.
no.
We need
Don't
way
even
more.
And
start
hey,
that.
don't eat the Navy SEAls because they deserve all the credit that we can give. And we don't talk shit about Navy SEAls, okay?
At all.
Right.
At all.
Just joshing.
You're banned.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I did so well in the beginning.
yeah. We do
They're
not
the
make
one
fun
that's
of Navy
stopping
SEAls,
everything.
okay? They
I don't
They're the one
think
that's
John-
stopping everybody coming to
Not
the ring.
making fun. I'm just
I
doing
don't
a
think-
pun.
I don't think Josh makes fun of that. I'm just saying.
You know, we just had to make sure that, you know, we appreciate because they are the reason why we can have a stupid chat like this. Freely.
Yeah, and having a
It's
cigar.
a very innocent joke.
Well,
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow. Now that's a fun. That's a good
Yeah,
fun.
that was
hey,
nice.
Val, check your phone. Val.
oh, talking about innocent. Hey, innocent. Brand new
Check your
controller. Waiting for you.
Oh.
I still have the you know, the thing to rip it off after I kick your ass.
Fucking arcade
Damn.
style, bro.
This is the second one. I already
Hey,
broke one for practicing.
Tony, that one looked better than the other one.
No, it's the same one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the same model. Because that is the
Okay.
top of the market right now.
So, does anybody do this? Anybody left-handed in here? Okay. Did you ever play arcade games?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're left-handed, do you use
No.
Yeah,
the right hand for the
no.
joystick?
We do it. We do it. People do like
I
this.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do that because that's just I'm left-handed, so it's easier for me to tap with my left and then move. The
I've seen people
joystick
do it.
on
I've seen
the
people do
But
it.
yeah, but the thing
And
is,
those people kick
you
my
gotta
ass.
think about it. There's two sides. You know.
No.
So,
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, but you're still moving the joystick where you need to go because your brain.
Yeah, but my,
thinks it that
my,
way.
my
So you're. Like
He's
this.
not a
Wait,
true
I
lefty. He's not a true lefty though.
why you keep saying that?
You're not a true lefty.
I'm not a true lefty. How am I not a true lefty? I write with my lefty. I throw my lefty. I work with my lefty. Everything I do, I drive with my left. Everything is left. How am I not a lefty?
How you're not a lefty? You wear your watch in left hand, right hand or left hand?
Wow, here come again. Here
Do you
comes the
smoke with your left hand or right hand?
Well, right now it's the right hand. I mean left hand. So there you
Left
go.
hand.
You pick up a cigar with right hand or left hand? You pick out the
Right.
actual left hand or right hand?
Well,
I'm empty.
because I have a cigar on my left, so I have to pick up my right.
I mean, technically speaking, with cigars, you're supposed to have in your left hand. It's like that's probably like etiquette. So with your right hand is always open to handshake.
No,
people,
no.
whatever.
You only put it on your left hand if you gotta give someone the finger on the right hand.
True. That's
And then
true.
you switch right back.
Yeah.
I always hold my cigar in my left hand,
Because you're left-handed.
Same.
unless I'm just holding it.
You know, even I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
can
give
smoke like
someone the
this.
finger, I'll have to smoke it with my right hand and change it over like
But
that.
you know what? It's kind of funny because I arm wrestle with my right. I can't use my left to
See?
arm wrestle.
So you're not a true lefty. You're
My-
probably like, you
Wait.
know,
So to Quakes' question, that's my left.
yeah, that's hard. No. Yeah, that.
Because you know why I arm wrestle with my right? Because in school, when we do arm wrestling, nobody's left-handed, so they can never do it. So I was like, all right, I use my right hand. I don't give a fuck.
Why hand did you hold your manhood when you're taking a leak?
what? Oh, I could do both.
No, that's a rookie shit, okay? Well, I don't even hold it.
That's hot.
Just be like this.
I don't hold it at all.
Draw the infinity sign. Draw the infinity sign.
Bro, why do we end up ending the stream like this all the time?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's just how it is. That's just how it is, dude.
Anyways, 11:04. Get the hell out of here. I'll see you guys in tribal.
all right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.